We turn on the TV or look at our phones and we're bombarded by propaganda, being told what to think by paid actors, or experiencing the censorship of real people. When you try to talk politics with your friends or family, you have to guard what you say out of fear of being shunned, canceled, or losing a friend. So how can you hear about what normal, average, non-paid people are thinking about American politics today? I'm George Sloshington.
And I've been drinking.
And we're here bringing you the perspective of the average American voter.
Woo, 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 woo!
Happy Memorial Day!
Happy Memorial Day. Let's go.
The unofficial start of summer.
True.
Yep.
True.
So, Evan, what are we drinking today?
Oh, what are we drinking? Check us out. We got the Bomb Pop.
The Bomb Pop.
What is it called? Ooh, it's like a bomb pot and a vodka Sprite.
Yeah. So it's vodka, Sprite, and then you put a Bomb Pop in instead of ice.
Does it have a special name? Fucking
You're
true
really-
American hero shit.
You're putting me on the spot here. I don't
Just
know.
do that, guys. Drink that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good. It's sweet, very patriotic, just like Mila.
Oh, Amila's joining us. All right.
Our cat Mila.
Great start to the episode.
Is she on our screen, do you think?
Oh, probably.
You think?
Mila. Hey.
Mila. You want to come in here?
All right, so what do we got to talk about today?
All right, so today we are covering Memorial Day,
I'll bet.
the origins of COVID, and that whole controversy, and then how women are being affected by the COVID vaccine. Yep.
Heavy. All right, very cool.
Heavy.
I guess
Good
not so
stuff.
heavy.
Good stuff.
Let's start out talking about Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Because that is what we are celebrating, the long weekend, right? Right?
Oh, yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you started out.
Okay, so, Evan, do you know what Memorial Day is?
It's a day where we say hoorah, celebrate the ones who fought for our freedoms.
Yeah, the ones who fought. Do you know specifically?
Specifically?
You're cheating. You're a cheater.
Or I could guess.
Yeah, guess.
Are there specific individuals?
Yes.
Yes. People who fought in the Revolutionary War.
No.
Wait. No, not the Revolutionary War. World War I, World War II.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all,
Yes, the Revolutionary War too.
it originated. Well, yes. Now it's any war, but it
Not Civil
originated
War.
after the Civil War.
Really? Fuck
Yes.
the Civil War,
Yep.
man.
And it's celebrating the men and women who died in the U.S. military. It's not It's not Veterans Day. It's not people who have sword.
Cool dissolving.
Dude, I'm speaking
All right,
to
keep
you.
going.
It's not honoring veterans, and it's not honoring people who are actively in the military. It is honoring men and women who died in the military.
Very cool. Right.
Okay.
Right.
So we have Veterans Day. That is for people who previously served that made it out.
Mm-hmm.
We
Those
have
who paid the ultimate sacrifice.
That's Memorial Day. Yeah.
That's Memorial Day.
Yep. So this is the most somber of Veterans Day and Armed Forces Day. And to kind of embody what Memorial Day stands for, I have a quote from Barack Obama.
Obama.
This was his 2009 Memorial Day speech.
Okay.
And, you know, out of all the presidents, a lot of them have said a lot of great things about Memorial Day, but when I read this one, I kind of, teared up a little.
Oh.
Which is a
Obama
little
speaks to
embarrassing.
us.
Yeah. I didn't want to pick Obama, but to his credit, he had a good quote. So, he said, "They and we are the legacies of an unbroken chain of proud men and women who served their country with honor, who waged war so that we might know, get out of here."
She needs to be kicked out.
Okay, she's good here now. But I have to start over.
All right.
Okay, because you might cry, okay?
I'm going to tear up.
They and we are the legacies of an unbroken chain of proud men and women who served their country with honor, who waged war so that we might know peace, who braved hardship so that we might know opportunity, and who paid the ultimate price so that we might know freedom.
Facts.
So with that, Evan,
With that,
what did Kamala say?
what did Kamala say? So, yeah, that was a lot of tweets going on in the administration. Not mentioning Memorial Day at all, just saying have a great long weekend. To be fair, I think they kind of have said stuff now. And
Oh yeah, they have since
we're
then.
recording this on Monday,
On Memorial Day. Yep.
So I believe Biden gave a speech and everything today.
Kamala since then has tweeted something out, but
Kamala Harris was
how
pretty-
much does it count when you get your butt called out and then you do something?
They weren't gonna skip addressing Memorial Day.
You don't think so?
The long weekend thing was a little triggering, though.
You think it was, though? You think it was? It's
yes.
tone deaf. It was tone deaf.
Well, it was just, it kind of illustrated their their stance on things. They're kind of not as pro-America as Trump was.
Yeah.
And it's not America first anymore.
Right. Well, and it's frustrating because it's not like there's some random people. It'd be one thing if your Uncle Ted posted on Facebook and was like, have a great long weekend. Like, that's not triggering. What's triggering is she is the vice president of the United States. Like, she has, in my mind, and all vice presidents and presidents do, more of a responsibility to be somber on this day than most Americans. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, I mean, it's just a tweet. We can't get all triggered by tweets like some people.
You're right. You're right. But I will say that
Excuse me.
here we're getting triggered over men and women who literally died, whereas people were getting triggered over Trump being mean to some people.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay, yes, I see the hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hope everyone had a great day, though.
Yep.
Enjoying celebrating. We wish it was a little warmer here so we could be out by the ocean, but 'tis what it is. Oh,
it's the sugar dissolving.
it's kind of sick.
It's delicious. I'm
Okay, do you have
excited.
anything else to talk about Memorial Day related?
I do not, but we would like to say thank you to everyone who is in the military, and a special thank you to every single family that has someone that died serving our country. We owe every single thing that we have, all of our freedoms, all of our opportunities to those men and women. So,
Well said.
can I get a cheers?
Get a cheers and a moment of silence.
Cool. All right.
All right, so we're looking at the origins of COVID.
Yeah.
And that's coming back into the news because Dr. Fauci, Flip-Flop Fauci, has come. Yeah, you like that? Thank you, on the spot. He's talking about how now he doesn't believe that the COVID-19 conspiracy, or COVID-19...
Freudian slip.
Freudian slip. That COVID-19 was natural.
So I wanted to ask, are you still confident that it developed naturally?
No, actually, that's the point that I said. No, I'm not convinced.
Yeah.
Like it came from bats like they originally were talking about.
Yeah.
He says that they're entertaining and investigating whether or not it was man-created.
Okay, so here's a couple reasons why we're talking about this and why this is upsetting, okay? First of all, I'm going to talk quickly about the media's treatment of this theory that COVID wasn't man-made. And then Evan is going to go a little bit more into censorship of this on the internet. So first, in May of 2020, so almost exactly a year ago, CNN posted an article that said Anthony Fauci just crushed Trump's theory on the
Crushed it.
origins of coronavirus. Trump is seen saying that he doesn't think that COVID has natural origins. He thinks it was created in the lab in Wuhan. And Dr. Fauci comes out and says, I do think it's natural. I think it's species jumped. I don't think this was a man-created COVID disease. And the article goes on to say stuff like, one of these people is a disease person and the other one is not. And the other one who is not is Donald Trump, that stupid, dumb piece of human garbage. It's a little Rick and Morty reference for y'all.
That the Wuhan Institute of Virology was the origin of this virus?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Because we don't know where the novel coronavirus came from yet, the conspiracy theories fill the void.
No reason to believe that is the case. There is no empirical evidence to verify that.
Coming up with a conspiracy theory to try and foment xenophobia.
The Wuhan lab, we know that it's been debunked.
Those same agencies now have been tapped with investigating one of Trump world's most favorite conspiracy theories.
This week, Donald Trump is still pushing the debunked bunkum.
Complete baloney.
We don't need to invoke conspiracy theories.
This is just another example of the president trying to change the narrative.
Very, very strongly leaning towards this could not have been artificially or deliberately manipulated.
So what's funny is then CNN, again, almost exactly a year later, so just a few days ago, posted an article that says Dr. Fauci says he's not convinced COVID developed naturally. So I went to go read this article, right? Paywall.
Paywall, yeah, that's interesting. And that kind of goes into what I'm going to talk about.
Yes.
If you've got some more.
All I was going to say is, first of all, it's one thing to believe, it's one thing for Dr. Fauci to believe that, or originally believe that COVID was naturally developed, right?
Mm-hmm.
It happened in bats, it species jumped, whatever. And that it's fine for him to learn more information and change his mind. That's not what we're saying, right? We're not saying it's wrong to continue to learn and grow and la la la, right? This is not why we're upset. I'm annoyed because everybody came for Donald Trump's ass when he said that he thought the coronavirus was created in the Wuhan lab. The media was like, oh my gosh, this tin hat lunatic. Get your QAnon butt out of here. We do not want to hear it. And then all of a sudden they're printing like basically retractions that we can't even read because they're behind a paywall. So that's annoying. And now, Evan, please tell us about the censorship of this.
I'm going to back off that.
Yeah.
They're throughout the entire COVID-19 thing have been claiming that it's the party of the science, and we look at the science first, and they wouldn't entertain an incredibly like it could have been verified earlier. Like if we're looking at the science behind it, like they should have found where it originated. And now it's coming out that it might not have originated from bats like they originally thought. And the original conspiracy theories about how it came out of Wuhan, and there was a lab there in Wuhan where they were researching coronaviruses like that. The conspiracy theorists aren't as crazy as they seem. But so what I want to focus on is how big tech was censoring that type of line of thinking and other types of line of thinking that differ from the mainstream narrative that's being shoved down our throat. We're supposed to think a certain way about COVID and everything when a lot of people think differently and have different hypotheses that should be looked into, because that's how a nation with free information, a world with free information exists. But, excuse me. So an article titled, Facebook Changes Misinfo Rules to Allow Posts Claiming COVID-19 is Man-Made. So previously, your post would be taken down if you mentioned or cited anything that proved that it was man-made.
Wait, pause there.
Yeah.
we're going to
It's like a
acknowledge
very
that that's messed up.
a very
right?
logical thing. Like, we know it came from Wuhan. There's a lab in Wuhan. So to even think and discuss the possibility that it came from Wuhan, Facebook said, no, we're censoring your speech.
Well, and what is the point of censoring misinformation that we actually don't know is misinformation? Why is the exploration of ideas somehow now misinformation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it hasn't been proven, but does that mean it's wrong? No. Does that mean we should not be able to discuss it? No.
They get to choose the facts. It was the fact checkers.
Ugh.
And this is not fact. But so this quote is, in light of ongoing investigations into the origins of COVID-19 and in consultation with public health experts, we no longer remove the claim that COVID-19 is man-made from our apps. We're continuing to work with health experts to keep pace with the evolving nature on the pandemic and regularly update our policies as new facts and trends emerge. This seemed to be a trend, probably, line of thinking quite a while ago, but not one that was good for the agenda,
Well,
so they shut it down.
Trump said it a year ago, but as soon as Dr. Fauci, Daddy Fauci, gave us permission,
Oh, Daddy Fauci.
we're all of a sudden allowed to discuss it. Do we see how this is, like, so dangerous and so messed up?
We do. We do.
I understand the whole safety aspect of trying to stop the spread of misinformation. I do. We don't want people out there fear-mongering, whatever. I think freedom of speech trumps that, but, you know, we're going to, just for the sake of the argument, say that's fine, right?
I think that's
perfect. I know, but pause.
That's tough to even say.
I think that this is a perfect example of why social media apps shouldn't have the power to censor what certain people are saying about certain things. I understand having, like, anti-bullying policies on social media. Like, you don't want people on there saying, you know, kill yourself. But we use social media in this day and age to share ideas. And how on earth are we supposed to have an open dialogue, an open conversation about things when big tech is deciding what is okay to talk about?
Yeah. Yeah, it's dumb. So, drink to that. Yeah, it's just, it is a huge deal that big tech companies and big media was able to just decide that a very reasonable theory was too far out, and just to stop people from being able to discuss it. And only, yeah, like you said, only when Fauci says that, oh, maybe we should look into this, is it okay? And then mainstream everything picks it up. So,
yeah,
it's a bit ridiculous in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it raises questions: how can we trust them in the future when they're just peddling if they're able to censor alternative thought, then where are we supposed to discuss things that maybe don't exactly line up? Maybe something that's not super PC that we can't say on the internet. Like, where do we have these discussions?
Right. As human beings, like, you and I spend a lot of time on this podcast kind of going through the thought process on some of these ideas. And I am so blessed to have you and other people in my life that I can discuss these ideas with and, like, noodle through them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so unfortunate that there are people out there that have been getting censored, are getting censored about information, again, that isn't false, but it hasn't been verified, or this information is partly false because, I don't know if you guys have seen on Facebook when it says this information is partly false because there's missing context. Like, yeah, okay.
Well, and so for a lot of people, this might seem pretty inconsequential. Like, oh, whatever. But if it comes out, if it's proven that this virus came from a Wuhan lab and it was a viral or a bioweapon attack on the United States, or the rest of the world, really.
Or that they were just developing it as a bioweapon and something bad happened, like, okay.
Then the U.S. media and big tech is directly involved with the cover-up of one of the biggest attacks on humanity ever.
Yeah.
So it is a huge deal.
It's a huge deal. Not to mention, we right now are already seeing how the media is reacting to stuff that's going on that is exactly what Trump did, and how differently they react when it's not coming out of Trump's mouth.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we all knew that that was going to happen, but I would like everybody who thought that Trump was an extremist to take a step back and think about every single thing you think he said that was extreme and look at what's going on right now in the media. Because a lot of the time, there is the same exact thing going on, but the media is like, no, it's fine. Because Daddy Fauci said it, because Biden said it, because it'll benefit us in some capacity, and just, it's bullshit. So...
Big bullshit. All right, so the vaccine's continuing to roll out at a fucking turtle speed.
Oh, I thought you were going to say turbo.
Turbo? Not exactly. I think everyone who has it has gotten it.
Everybody who wants it has gotten
Or
it.
who wants it, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But we're going to talk about something that is off the beaten path with COVID. You're not going to hear this from Daddy Fauci's mouth.
You gotta be looking for this. Duck, duck, go.
Yep, although I do have a video of Dr. Fauci talking about how the COVID vaccine affects women, pregnant women.
Fauci.
Those studies are going to be done soon, and some are ongoing right now. But for pregnant women who have already taken it after the EUA, the Emergency Use Authorization, there doesn't seem to be any problem.
Address this?
Yep, and he goes, there are no studies saying that anything bad happens yet.
And then he knocks on wood. He's like, oh, hopefully.
Okay, so I'm seeing this
It's
a
like
lot.
it's like a college fuckboy. We don't know yet, but we probably good.
There's nothing to the contrary. That means it's fine. So.
Oh, fucking Fauci.
Yeah. So this is really frustrating as a woman, and I don't mean to go all feminazi on you, but I might just a little bit, because I like to think of myself as a classical feminist.
Right on, right on.
You know, like a 1920s feminist, not like a 2020 feminist.
All right, for sure.
Okay, so there are 3 wild things happening with women and the COVID vaccine right now. Okay,
right.
So I actually did my best to actually save memes this week.
That's good.
Yeah.
We'll have something to show.
Yeah.
And I sent you mine, so
Okay.
you'll open them up. I only have a couple, and they're all liberal memes. So hopefully they're hilarious to you guys.
Okay, so
All right.
I don't know if you saw Prince Harry's comments on the First Amendment. Did you?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so Prince Harry came out and said that the First Amendment was bananas. He said, wait, I have to look up exactly.
Show me the meme.
I will, but I have to look up what he said.
He said it was bananas?
Yeah, the First Amendment.
Why? Because then people could talk shit about him?
And about the government. Bonkers.
Bonkers. Oh, fucking.
So this is the meme. When you move to your former colony and find out the peasants are allowed to voice their opinion.
True. That's hilarious.
Oh, it made me laugh.
All
so
right.
I saved it. I wasn't sure if you had seen that.
That's funny.
I know you don't follow the royal family at all, but
Yeah, no. Next.
things are so bad, the government has admitted UFOs exist.
No one's cares. Yeah,
no one
exactly, dude. That's why I think they're going to actually drop some real shit. It's because nobody cares anymore. You guys are so wrapped up in this stupid COVID shit. It's not even real. Or I shouldn't say that. I won't go that far.
Just cry.
But yeah, this is the real shit's going to drop this week. All right, go.
Okay. The rule is now simple. Get vaccinated or wear a mask until you do. The choice is yours. And then it is Squidward listening for a second and then going back to being unbothered, which is pretty much
Okay.
exactly what Evan and I are doing.
SpongeBob. Okay, go.
Oh, yeah. Evan has never seen SpongeBob.
I got it. That was funny.
Roast him. When you can't riot this summer because there's no gasoline for your Molotov cocktails. Sad Antifa noises. So this probably would have been funnier during our gas shortage episode.
That's a tragedy. Okay.
You like that one?
That's funny.
You don't like actually laugh out loud at any.
I don't. I mean, it's gotta really be funny for me to laugh out loud.
Okay. We could save 20 to 40% more on everything by switching back
That's
to Trump.
true. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough these days.
Okay, how to prevent mass shootings? Make a gun as difficult as it is to vote. You mean you want them mailed to everyone? Okay, so that one I will, but I just want to say something really fast. So that one actually like kind of cracks me up a lot because people say stupid stuff like that all the time where they're like, we should make guns as difficult as it is to get an abortion. So you drive 5 minutes to your local center and pick one up?
Yeah.
Like what?
Pick up an abortion? What? I think it's
Oh,
like
a gun, baby.
$500 and.
Okay, so Evan's gonna show us some of the memes.
There you go.
Okay.
Doctors took a Hippocratic oath. There's no way they could be influenced by $1 billion industry. And then it's a bunch of old Camel ads. Doctors recommend this cigarette.
Oh.
And that's, yeah. Mm-hmm. Take your vaccine, kids. Doctors say so.
Okay. No, we're not moving on. I have things to say.
I know. I thought this would be funny after the abortion episode.
We're not regulating a woman's body. We're preserving human life. It is not your body. You are murdering another human being. 80 to 90% of scientists have agreed that it is a distinct and distinguished human being, individual, upon conception. It is not your body. Oh my God.
Republicans so silly. The government isn't corrupt. What should we do? The left. That's not that funny. It's kind of a weak meme.
Wait.
There's a lot to dive in there. Yeah.
Wait.
They'll read it.
No, but I want to. I haven't
Oh,
read
I'm
it.
sorry.
Jeez, you're going. Why are you
Speed
rushing
up.
through this?
Speed up.
Why? What's the reason for the rush?
Eyes on the screen.
The government is corrupt. What should we do? The left, big brain, right? Because he has glasses and his head looks like that. I know. Let's give it 35% plus of our income. The right, I know.
Wait, why does his head look like this?
Because he's clearly the dumb one.
He's got no head. Okay.
Like he has no brain, but this guy is clearly smart.
Oh yeah.
Okay. The right, I know. Let's pledge allegiance to it. I know, let's vote to keep expanding it. I know, let's worship a politician. I don't even know how to digest that. What?
That's top of our political memes.
Why is that can we read a couple comments on that? Please?
You want to go into comments?
I would like some context.
I don't have my phone on me, but yeah, people ate that shit up this week. That was hilarious.
Okay, wait.
Among the Redditors.
Evan, I'm really sorry. I need to know.
Oh, you're gonna...
I am gonna pull it up. Okay,
pull
so
up.
r/political
memes.
Political memes.
But yeah, our inboxes have been pretty empty, so you guys hit us up with some memes, you know. There's a good one. That's so
Stupid.
funny.
Oh, okay. Why are these all... That was kind of funny. Okay, I don't
You're
see
gonna have
this.
to scroll down. Oh yeah.
Here it is. Here it is.
Oh no way. It wasn't even organized by top.
Okay.
So you go through those real quick. I'm gonna explain. So we're hoping next week to be able to switch to a live format. We'll be streaming on YouTube. It might not happen next week. It might happen next week.
Well, now, it may get bigger, it may get a little bigger, it may not get bigger at all. We'll see what happens. But regardless of what happens, we're totally prepared.
But that way it'd just be easier and more fun. We don't have to like edit videos afterwards on like a Sunday or Monday night. And yeah, we'd be like on a real regular schedule, do it like 3 o'clock on a Sunday night, Sunday afternoon. So yeah, let us know if you think that'd be cool in the comments.
Okay, so
we think it would be.
I'm starting to think I'm still on this meme. I'm sorry.
This meme's you're really digging deep into this.
I don't get it. So apparently it's supposed to be like an anarchist saying that both the left and the right is super dumb. Yeah.
The government is corrupt.
But apparently the smartest guy out of all three of these says we should give it 35% of our income, which I still don't know.
Oh, that's the smartest one? That's the smart guy?
Yeah.
I thought that was a joke.
Unless I don't understand this meme.
I think it's making fun of both the left and the right.
Okay, I'm sorry, baby. I'm gonna roast you for a second. There are way better memes.
Are there? Oh, I went for top
this one
of the week. All right, yeah, maybe I'll do a little. I was just that one was one of the top rated.
This one?
Week.
Homosexuality is a sin and God will burn the gays. I support Israel because they support LGBTQ. That one's kind of funny.
All right, cool.
You're offended. I'm sorry.
All right, let's wrap it up. That's not funny.
It's kind of funny.
See, that's the thing with political memes is I go on there and I'm trying to find these funny memes, but it's just such a cancer fucking website.
It is. No, and this one isn't funny because
Reddit
it's
used to
good.
be my
it's
shit,
funny
but now
because
it's
it
just
doesn't make
painful.
any sense.
It's just dumb.
Okay.
All right, that's all we got for this week.
Yeah.
Look out for those aliens.
And
Have
a great rest of your Memorial Day.
Right on.
Evan,
Well,
it was a pleasure.
George Washington.
Ben Drinkin.
It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Peace.
Peace.